Welcome back to Breathedge. So we're going to do another session and see if I can get a little bit further. The first thing I want to try is resting in a bed and see if that actually heals me the way I was hoping it would. Okay, my health is ticking up. My hunger and thirst are ticking down, so I get to decide how long I sleep and how much health I want to earn back. Interesting. Feels like my health is going up significantly faster than my hunger and thirst are going down, which is encouraging, I guess. Means I'm more likely to survive. I was worried it would be more costly. But I guess if I'm starving, it's still an option. Now let's eat and drink some stuff. I should at some point probably craft myself some more water. But for right now... Okay, so what I feel like... Okay, what I want to do... I've planted these 2 oxygen supplies out in the distance. What I want to do is... Wait, what's this? I need... Ooh, what is this plating made out of? And where are my shears? Do I still have them in my pocket? I do. Okay, let's find out what these are. It's fabric. Okay. I don't know why it's called plating. If it's fabric, but whatever. So, okay, so I'm going to need some rubber if I'm going to make another one of these oxygen supply places. I'm trying to remember, have I mostly been finding rubber in those, like, breakable containers? The barrels? Because, yeah, okay, so I'm going to spend most of my breath getting here.
The shuttle was flooded with paint during the crash. Even the service center would
paint.
Clean it from the inside. It's impossible to repair it. The paint itself also has no value after freezing.
Oh, wait, but there's a thing over there. I'm already half breath, though. Okay, okay. So this is a place... Oh, wait, but I forgot that I've got a thruster thing. That could probably save me a little bit of time. Okay, so I have to turn around now, head back to the ship. But that seems like a worthy destination if I could figure out how to get there efficiently. Yeah, the problem is... I mean, I don't want to burn a bunch of oxygen candles to get there and then find out there's nothing, you know? Because oxygen is not unlimited. That's really important that we all understand, that oxygen is not unlimited. Okay, so I've still got maddeningly limited amounts of time to accomplish things out there. Good morning, Tank and Yoda. Good to see you. Okay, I'm not going to straight down there now. I'm trying to see if there's anything I've missed. Ooh, what's this? Is this a place I've been before? I'll be happy if I find a place that gets me a new resource I've never had before, but I will also be happy if all I find is some rubber.
It looks like a mail delivery shuttle. Surely it was carrying a lot of useless things, most of which were stolen before loading.
Okay, so what is this? A speaker. Oh, where's my scrapper? It's right here. Wait, where'd the speaker go? There it is. I don't think the speaker would have rubber. Plastic, which is different from rubber. A mailbox. Okay, I'm almost out of breath. Can I break this before I run out of breath? No. So a lot of watching a Breathedge stream is watching people desperately run back to their spaceship. And by run, I mean fly. Oh gosh, is oxygen not unlimited? Man, I'm so glad you told me, game. That's it. I do appreciate that they have an alarm for that. Like, that is very helpful. It's just I've seen it so much. Yeah, so Stealthy, the reason I didn't hit it one last time is because then I would have scattered its contents everywhere. And then I might have actually had trouble getting them when I got back. So, I'm going to try again. This time we're going to immediately head around this corner rather than sort of wandering around until I notice it. It's got kind of a lot of different pieces up there. It's probably just going to have a bunch of useless trash in it to be funny. Oh, there's a barrel. Oh, there's barrels here, though. Come back. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ooh, there's an oxygen generator. Nice. Okay, let's see what kind of thing is in this. A suitcase. Interesting. Let's head back. So, apparently, maybe the suitcase is going to give me an inventory expansion? That would be nice. Yeah, Stealthy Assassin says, you know, warnings like that can be really useful and also get really annoying real quick. They're like a tightrope you got to walk, because, you know, if you don't warn the player, they get very frustrated. But if you also warn them constantly, that is similarly frustrating. So I think I'm going to need a new scrapper very soon, so I'm just going to go with that right now. But then a suitcase. I need 4 times refined metal. I need to collect more metal. That's pretty easy to do, though. So I wonder if... Okay, so maybe this is the ability for me to craft a container at the base that I can use. It's not going to expand my local inventory, because carrying out a suitcase in space would be kind of odd. But okay, so let's go out on a search for metal. I already picked up a bunch. Wonder, I don't have any stored in here, do I? No, but let me... Oh, wait, I've already got one. Oh, wait a minute. I've got one and I can make more. I didn't even notice this thing sitting up here. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's bind this to a slot. Okay, I'm clicking it. It's not doing anything. Do I have to just drop it? Okay, I guess I just have to drop it on the ground and then I can use it as a container. Fine, whatever. Okay, we'll use that for one last hit. And then, I don't know, maybe this suitcase is where I'll keep a lot of my supplies like this, my useful stuff. So, actually, what I want to do, maybe I'll do this between sessions at some point. What I want to do is use this suitcase to contain all the garbage I don't need. Actually, I should craft some water. And put all the useful things in my more, like, regular type container. Okay, let's craft some drinkable water. No, when I talk about an oxygen candle, I'm actually talking about these oxygen candles right here. They're called that. And I believe that what they're supposed to be is something that you create some sort of burning chemical reaction that generates oxygen rather than consuming it, which is usually what burning does. I don't know if it's a real thing or if it's based on a real thing or not. Stealthy Assassin confirms it is real, and they do use them. Here we go. All right, so if I want to just get more metal to make more suitcases, I can. But I think I'm actually, now that I understand what the suitcase is and the fact that I already got one, I think I'm okay there. What I really want to do is see if there's anything else cool in these mailboxes. So, or, I'll take something cool in this barrel. Whatever. Oh, my scrapper. Glad I finally figured out how to, Ow! Dang it! Ah! I move so quickly out here. I keep accidentally bumping into things. Okay, 1,000,000 oxygen candles. And another oxygen generator. Okay, so So I believe the oxygen generator is like a cartridge you can stick inside the oxygen station. I should probably head back. Oh, bunch of water. Okay. Okay, heading back. So, when the tank was guessing what the phrase oxygen candle meant, he was suggesting that a candle might have meant, that the word candle might have meant a bar in the game that you burn down. The way I'm kind of burning down this acceleration meter, this like accelerator meter next to my crosshair. You know, it would be a candle that you burn down, and then you have to, you know, get a new one, basically. So that's an interesting idea. Part of me wants to adopt that at some point, but you know, other people would have to understand it. All right. Durability 19. I think that's at least one more trip. Because anything can be in these mailboxes. Like, I've got no idea what's likely to be in these mailboxes. It could be something essential. It could be something not essential. So, yeah. Unfortunately, this is not real space where accelerating just accumulates like crazy and you can just go faster and faster. I'm apparently, you know, I'm in a place where I'm like plowing through the ether and I have to, you know, keep accelerating in order to keep going fast. There's another suitcase, another candle, another candle. I keep thinking I can hold down the right stick and do that. Oh, nope, 19 was not enough. Heading home. Going through a lot of scrappers just to open these mailboxes. And some of the stuff is useful, but I don't know. I guess I've got a little bit more space. Let me, these ice balls, they all require a scrapper to break them, so. All right, new scrapper. What do I need in order to build this thing? Equipment, tools, scrapper, 3 metals. Do I have 3 metals? Oh no, am I going to get into a weird situation where I do not have enough metals to build the thing that I used to get metals? No. Crap. Should have been breaking metal stuff. Okay. Let's go out and see. Are there any little metal balls lying around? There's 1. I need 3 of these. I think I had 0 of them. By the way, I think I just noticed that for the first time. That might be an interesting place to go. I don't know that it is. Okay, these large metal balls I have to hit in order to break into small metal balls. That will be hilarious if I have just completely screwed myself. Oh wait, freezing danger. I got too close to this place. Stoner Arcade says, this game looks interesting. What's it called? It's called Breathedge. And I'm in the unfortunate position of having run myself out of metal and all the easily accessible metal is gone. And the tool that I need in order to get more requires metal to craft it. So, oh wait, oh, one more. Okay, yes, all right, cool. We've got just enough, and so we're gonna go back, we're gonna craft a scrapper, and then we're gonna go and get a bunch more metal. Oh, great. Ugh. Okay, so equipment, tools, scrapper. So let's not blow a bunch of scrapper on mailboxes. Let's go out there and go mining. I think there were some large metal balls over here. Very close to base. So each time I hit this thing, I'm actually spending metal to get metal because I'm losing durability on my scrapper, and my scrapper costs metal to replace. So one thing we can find out here is, like, if I just try to grab as much metal as I can from this area, we can find out if metal respawns, right? Because this is like, it's a very nearby, convenient source of metal. If I get all of the metal from here and then come and check it later, we'll find out if resources respawn in this game, or if it is possible to just wear them all out. Okay, probably need to head back in. Is there any more? There's little tiny metals. Metal. Okay, there's no metals at that plume of ice. So later on, if there are metals at that plume of ice, we know they respawn, and that will be a helpful piece of information. Okay, let's just build ourselves another spare scrapper or two. Let's bank the rest of the metal. And head out again. Okay, let's go back to the mailboxes. Let's see, I think I've only got, is it one more to break, or is it two? Cloudcraft suggests it's possible that the small metal balls respawn and the big ones don't, so that you could exhaust your access, your quick and easy access to metal, while still, you know, not being completely screwed over. Ah, duct tape. That's exactly what I needed. I feel like, is my audio just slightly off? Like, I feel like my impact sounds sometimes feel like they're off center from my animations. Okay, metal, I guess. Cool. Okay, oh, one more. Okay, headed back. All right, so we did get what we needed, which was the ability to create one more oxygen station. So I'm hoping that I can run down there. Okay. Let's recharge my breath for just a second, then let's go out and grab... I am getting pretty thirsty. Let's go out there and grab a little bit more ice so we can make some water. Haha, ice. And ice. And ice. Oh, man, I think that my son might want into this room. Yep, if they're trying the door, it's my 6-year-old son. Okay, just a second, let me... Just 1 second. You can just watch this for a minute. Let me... Hold on. I guess I should pause. Okay. Sorry about that. We're back. What was I doing? I was going getting ice. That's what I was doing. I just wanted to make sure that I'm all full up on water. So here's another ice ball. Wait, what's this? It is a rock. This is an ice. Oh, my inventory's full. Haha. Cool. Yeah. Cloudcraft points out in the chat, it's always hard when you don't want to encourage kids to violate your boundaries, but there's always a chance it's something important. Yeah, that is kind of what I'm dealing with here. Is like, you know, my son knocks on my door practically every morning. And usually it's not for anything important. Usually it's just, I woke up, time to talk to Dad. And that's kind of the extent of it. But it could also be something important. And also there's the other factor, which is if I don't answer him, he will continue to bang on that door until he gets me to answer him, which, you know, that's the whole thing. So let's see here. Transfer this and this. I could drop that suitcase too. Let's just carry a couple extra things here. Carrying some extra oxygen generators isn't bad. I don't need to carry all of them though. I don't necessarily need to keep this refined metal. I should craft some food out of this stuff. And actually, I don't know what else I need to make another oxygen station. Oh my gosh, this thing. Go away. All right. Let's craft some food. I'm gonna drop this. I'm going to object stations. What is this? I need aluminum. That's right. Oxygen candle thingy and aluminum. Believe I've got some aluminum in here. Aluminium. Light bulb. I don't know if I need that for anything. I can throw this fabric out too. Oh, wait, what did I just dropped something? Oh, an oxygen candle. Okay, I guess I'll drop this other suitcase right here. I don't know. And eventually I can start using this way I use the lockers. When at the very beginning of Subnautica, when I made 1 million lockers on the ground, I can probably just start using the suitcases that way, start organizing things by them. Okay, so now I'm carrying an oxygen station, which means I might be able to get, I'm going to try to get closer to this space, this place right here. I think, or actually, I don't recognize this. Ooh, I got an achievement. Small puffs of gas. I bet that's a fart joke, because I'm playing Breathedge. Cloudcraft suggests that I should throw the developer-mandated crap or whatever that sculpture is called out into space, and I agree that that's probably a good idea. So yeah, so this is a place I haven't explored. It's far enough away that I'm probably like I can barely do any exploring while I'm here. And it said it was full of paint, which makes you think it might actually be essential to my current goals. So I'm going to give this a try. Let's just place an oxygen station right here. Refill my oxygen. Okay, and now let's go over here and see what I can find.
It's probably the owner of the shuttle with paint. He was engaged in illegal pumping during the crash, judging by the traces.
Why do I have an eye? Oh, it's for unlocking things with a retina scanner? Really? Okay.
And any toes stuck to his face.
Oh, did I just get electrocuted? I totally did. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I was hoping, because this is a thing full of paint, I was hoping this would mean that I would get some paint out of it. But yeah, this seems to be non-interactive. Is this anything? No. So it's just the eyeball. Is there anything over here? I mean, there's like little balls of metal. Little balls of metal. Alright, I'm going to run low on oxygen pretty fast. Where did I place that? Okay, there's the oxygen dealie. Okay, so but maybe this little spot is just for the guy with the eye. But maybe there's more I can get up here. So let's look. Let's go recharge again at this oxygen station. Cloudcraft says, I have yet to fully make out any of the dialogue due to the combination of it being slightly low volume. Sorry about that. I worry a lot about... Oh, scan retina.
The safe is private property, and the Global Funeral Agency is indifferent to the fact of its opening. The Breathedge Global Funeral Agency. We care about your reputation.
Okay, I just got some lead paint. Cool. Anyway, yeah, so I get paranoid about my voice being too low, which sounds really annoying. And so I usually set the game pretty low. But yeah, this guy also talks really, really fast. That's actually kind of why I, maybe uncharitably, compared him to CinemaSins guy. Because he does that, like, you know, semi-sarcastic, very, very fast talking with low emotion delivery that is familiar from CinemaSins. Not necessarily to its credit. Okay, so did I just get one dose of paint? I did. I need two. I need two to make the suit and the whatever. So is there some other container around here that I'm just not seeing? Clarkcraft also points out that these subtitles don't have a very clear background, don't have a very like contrasty background, and that's just it, I guess. They don't have a very contrasty background, and they don't stick around for very long because he talks so fast. Okay, I just feel like there's... Why would they give me just one thing of paint? If I need two. Arrgh. I mean, yeah, it probably means I have to go search some other place and find the paint. I'm just... grr. I mean, unless... Well, there's a whole place over here. That's... Okay, so what I'm going to want to do probably... I don't know what this haze is over here. It could be that I just need to keep following that. Yeah, maybe I need to keep following that route till I get to that, like, it looks like a no wireless signal symbol. I need to get there. Let me grab a couple more pieces of metal, because why not? Maybe there'll be more paint there, because it looks like there's a similar colored liquid coming from that direction, though it could easily be blood. Hard to be sure. But that haze makes me suspect it might also be dangerous. I'm not sure how dangerous. But I'll need to build another oxygen station to make it. Speaking of... There's my ship. Okay. So, let's go back, make another oxygen station. Come back here. And see if we can get one step further. And maybe we can get enough lead paint to make a difference. Oh, so Stoner Arcade has a question about whether this game has multiplayer. As far as I know, I don't think so. I mean, I haven't seen any indication of it. It hasn't been advertising to me that it has multiplayer. And actually, like, I kind of have trouble. This doesn't feel like a multiplayer style game. You do end up building a base, and oftentimes games that let you sort of build a arbitrary large base from scratch, those sometimes are multiplayer games, but... Ooh, I can craft paint. If I can find paint. Okay. Great. Okay, awesome. So I can craft paint if I get 2 new supplies that I also have never found. So I've got the lead paint I need. So I can... Okay, so I can get some radiation protection from this helmet. If I can also get glass. So my suspicion is that I'm going to need to use this helmet to get deeper in that direction that I was pointed. Not certain about that, but that's my guess. Okay, so what do I need to build this station? I'm still short some aluminium. I'm going to run out of this. I'll have to go find some more pretty soon. But, oh, actually, I should drop off some other things while I'm here. I will never be short of metal again. I don't know why I'm carrying alcohol around. I've never found a use for it. Now, did I just drop everything I need to build this thing? Probably. Nope. Yeah, we're good. Let's just build a couple of these. All right, so let's see if we can use these stations to get to that distant location out there. So first, we're going to get down to the one we just placed. And then maybe follow... I'm just hoping that's just like a paint trail that we're looking at down there. Grimace asks, what would you class this as? A first-person survival sim? A themed puzzler? I would definitely call it a survival sim. I mean, I have to constantly be scavenging to feed myself. It's a little bit on the, there's some survival sims that are just, very procedurally driven, very systemic. This one is not like that. This one is definitely more of the more puzzly type. It's it feels like it's actually it's actually slightly more puzzly than Subnautica. Because Subnautica does have those sort of like very well planned, like, okay, so I just refilled it a little bit. It's got these sort of well planned sort of choke points where it's like you have to do a certain thing in order to unlock a certain technology. This one takes that further, and it's even more bespoke and even more sort of narrow and full of these sort of logistical choke points. Okay, so the radiation is getting higher, but not horrifically so. And I'm assuming this is a navigable corridor in here.
A large accumulation of toxic colorant has been discovered. If you find a container with this substance, you may receive irreversible brain damage and also improve the anti-radiation protection of the spacesuit.
Okay, so this is a place to get lead paint. And it's also dangerous. So at some point soon, I should probably place one of these suckers. Maybe right near the entrance is a good place. And also I need to do it soon, or I will die. Okay, so refilling my oxygen tanks. Yeah, so Timothy McLean came in here and was like, yeah, I actually thought this was Subnautica for a second. I mean, the fact that I'm sort of moving around in 3D. What is this? Lead plate. Okay, so I've got enough lead plate now. I don't need this metal. Why am I wasting time? And also wasting scrappers on it. Let's see if we can find actual paint to mix with that lead to make lead paint. Oh, here's a paint globule. I need 2 of them.
It looks like a tank with paint.
Oh, cool, a tank with paint. I'm going to quickly run back to my oxygen supply. Is this, can I open that? I can open the tank with paint. Yes, I know. Just a second, coming. Okay, refilling my oxygen. Yeah, so I think the thing that is actually most interesting about this game is that they came up with a different solution than Subnautica to the whole, to making breath, making oxygen be an interesting challenge to deal with. Drill required, okay? Okay, so that's technically, I think, all the paint I need to make the upgrades I want. I mean, let's grab a little bit more. Okay, it's empty. Let's grab a little bit more lead, too, just because. If I need lead paint for some future upgrade, I don't want to have to come back here every time. What's this? That's regular metal. But yeah, so in this game, instead of just upping your capacity over time and then getting vehicles that basically give you unlimited, sort of recharges. They have you place these limited recharging stations out in the world. You craft them, and you decide where to place them. You have arbitrary control over where they go, and then you sort of can refuel from them, but they do run out, and so you have to, like, really keep sort of the tension of exploration really high. And it's not the tension, because there's no, as far as I know, so far anyway, there are no enemies in this game. So that's one way that Subnautica keeps the tension high, is that there's a lot of places you go where there's like little sand sharks and stuff like that coming after you. So far, I haven't encountered anything like that in Breathedge, but they still keep sort of the tension high in these places by, making keeping the oxygen anxiety high for longer. Okay, so let me grab a little bit more paint, just to make sure I've got a supply in case I need it. Okay, so now I've got 5 of those, 7 of these. We're probably all right to start heading back, and the main thing I'm missing right now is glass. I need glass in order to upgrade my thingamabob, upgrade my helmet. And I know where the glass is. It's in a place that ices over my my helmet immediately. Not immediately, pretty fast. So I'm actually wondering, would it make sense for me to try... maybe I'll just save my game over here at this oxygen station. I'll save my game here, and I'll make another attempt to go pick up some glass from the frozen zone, or the frozone. And if I can pull that off, then I'll have everything I need to upgrade both my helmet and my suit. And then I'll be able to go even further in the direction of the radiation. The radiation mechanic is interesting, by the way. Those of you who haven't watched my previous session, see it's a yellow meter in the bottom right. I believe that how it works is, I could be wrong. Actually, you know what? I don't know why my health is as low as it is. So I think that if it fills up all the way, it's going to be a problem. But I'm pretty sure that as I upgrade my radiation protection in my suit, I'm pretty sure that bar is going to gain more increments, and it'll fill up more slowly. I'm guessing that's what feels right anyway. All right, so let's save the game here because this might be a terrible plan. All right, so I think this flame right here might actually indicate some kind of anti-freezing protection. Okay, so the problem is it's hard to get in and out fast enough because it starts to ice over my... I just lose visibility. That's what freezing does in this game, is you lose visibility. And then eventually you suffocate because you can't find your way home. Okay, so there's a ball of something right ahead of me. It's ice. Okay, no, there is glass here. I've found glass here before.
A cemetery of rescue shuttles. The evacuation zone is very close, but the amount of debris is far from encouraging.
So if I can just identify where the glass is before I freeze over. Because I know I saw glass before. What did I just get? Electrical tape? Okay, that's not glass. Okay, so if I can just get out of the freezing zone before I run out of oxygen, that'd be great. Okay, I am pointed towards oxygen. Okay, let's burn an oxygen candle. Because I did get some useful stuff. And I'm pretty sure that if I just keep moving in this direction, I will leave the frozen zone and this ice will go away. Things I don't know if I'm actually pointed at the nearby oxygen station or at a more distant one. I'm pointed at a more distant one. Where's the nearby one? There it is. Okay, so that was a bust. Sort of. But I also survived. That's the first time I've survived a trip to that spot. So, could be worse. We're going to try again. And again, we saved so that we could learn from this experience. And, and if things go horribly badly, we can start over again with whatever we learned. I wonder if there's something out there. Maybe that place is less cold and maybe it has glass. I don't know. Usually essential stuff has a little icon, though, marking where it is. So all these globules around here, I think they're ice? But I swear I encountered glass the first time I came here. And that's why I keep coming back. Like, what are these? Are these all ice, or are they? Could they be glass?
It is highly recommended that
glass.
You touch the glass fragments with your hands.
Oh,
Tiny
what?
splinters are able to pierce the thin fabric of the spacesuit and cause a slight death attack.
Do I need to have a grabber? Well, now I can't see anymore. I've got a grabber, don't I? Oh, I hadn't collected it yet. Okay, all I need was one glass. I know. I'm going the wrong way around the giant ice ball. I know I am. And I'm wasting oxygen candles. I don't know where I'm going. But this is going to be worth it because I got one thingy of glass. That's all I needed right now. Just one thingy of glass. So Grimace is asking if containers respawn or does it adhere to containers that make sense, like in State of Decay 2. I genuinely don't know. We actually ran an experiment earlier to try to figure that out. Okay, where is that one? Okay. I know. I'm trying to get somewhere. Okay, so we're going to refill here. We're going to try to recharge it too, because we're going to need it in the future. Okay, so it looks like my health has taken some hits. So I think that between... Oh! What the? It respawned. Neat. Okay. So I think that between the toxic paint that I was waiting in and also the freezing area, I think that together those were taking my health down. But mission successful. I think we have just barely what we take. Can I talk this morning? We have just barely what it takes to upgrade my spacesuit. So we're gonna head over there. We're gonna do that. So Cloudcraft is mourning the fact that Subnautica actually does have a system of like oxygen pumps and stuff that you can set up, but he says that they become irrelevant really quickly. I imagine probably because once you have a vehicle, you can just bring the vehicle with you and recharge the vehicle, and you don't need to have an elaborate set of oxygen pumps. Yeah, it does feel a little bit like a missed opportunity. Okay, so I've got some oxygen left, so. Oh, wow. I've needed that much rubber before and not been able to find it. It was right under my spaceship. All right. So, first off, let's eat. Let's drink. Oh, I feel much better now. Oh, I do have another oxygen station. I could have placed one out where I was, but whatever. Okay, let's see if we can build this stuff. Okay, so I need more aluminum. Okay, so I almost have the lead paint that I need. Let's make some more lead paint. Paint takes up a lot of space. Okay, so I need to go get some aluminum. I've got a roll of fabric. I just don't have it in my inventory right now. So I need 5 aluminum. And I also need some plastic. I think I also have plastic in a box. So let's go out, get some aluminum. I believe that's going to require my drill, which has durability 5. That's exactly how much aluminum I need. Let's get another drill. That takes... Oh, I need to grab a battery. All right, let's grab a battery. 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 And drill. All right, yeah. Just in case I don't know, accidentally want to drill something else. So I believe there was some kind of rock with aluminum deposits around... It was up here. That's right. I can see 1 aluminum deposit, which is not going to be enough. I need 5 aluminum. Okay, so I need to find another thing like that. I feel like there's been another rock I've seen that's had a bunch of aluminum on it. But I'm not dead certain where. I could go back and replenish my... Oh, here it is. Here it is. Probably need to replenish my oxygen soon, but we're so close. I really wish it would just autofill these slots. Okay. Back to where we can breathe. Cloudcraft suggests, I personally would like to have a mode in Subnautica where being powered doesn't automatically make vehicles and bases generate atmosphere automatically. The tank is like realism mode, and Cloudcraft is like, it's not really realism so much as I want to spend... I want managing oxygen as a resource to be more interesting after vehicles come into play. Whereas like right now, when vehicles... Oops. When vehicles come into play, just managing oxygen as a resource just goes away. Okay, so we got a roll of fabric. Wait, what else did we need? All right, equipment. Okay, so I can make this now. That's still missing plastic. Let's grab some plastic. Plastic. All right. Upgrading our suit.
The protection level against radiation is still insufficient for the flight to the evac point. You still need to improve the equipment or click exit game in the menu of your... Due to the high toxicity level of the renewed painting of the spacesuit, the probability of your death from radiation is now lower than the probability of death from the suit itself. In this regard, you can fly to the evacuation point.
Okay, so apparently I now can fly to the evacuation point, which I'm assuming is not the end of the game. So, okay, so I've got this stuff on. That's great. And so all these are doing is giving me radiation protection. They're not going to enhance my range at all. They're not going to do anything else like that. Let's get some rest real quick. How long have I been streaming? It's been almost an hour. You know, maybe this is the end of this session of Breathedge, because honestly, I accomplished more than I expected to. I kind of expected to be sort of beating my head against my travel limits and just be frustrated and not be able to get very far. I'm kind of impressed that actually the stuff that I needed was within reach, but just barely within reach, so that it seemed intimidating and scary. But once I actually tried it, it kind of turned out to be okay. I should craft another oxygen recharge, because I should have those around. Items? Yes. Battery, refined metal, plastic. Got it. Because, yeah, those have become very useful to sort of recharge those things. So, okay. Batteries. Get a couple batteries, couple plastics. And I think it only took 3 metal to make a refined metal. 4. All right, let's grab one more. Boink. Why am I going around this thing? I don't have to. Okay. Let's make one more refined metal. And then items. I was like, objects. Items. Like, Not the most descriptive category names in the world, but whatever. All right. So I don't need to carry all of this all the time, especially so many scissors. Though I understand why. I mean, that's the only way to replenish my shears tool. And I guess, you know what? Let's pick up this lead again, because I've got another suitcase, and maybe I'll just put all the lead paint equipment in there. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. All right, so we're all set up for our next session, where I think the plan should be, now that I've got more radiation protection, I should probably head out towards this fist. Maybe the fist? Am I right? It looks like the flame went away, which means maybe getting glass in that one spot was what I was supposed to do? Not sure. I definitely don't have any temperature protection. So maybe following the route that goes directly through the frozen area might not be the best plan, but we'll figure it out next session. For now, we're going to get inside so that, you know, we're not asphyxiating. So we're not asphyxiating, and we will wrap up this session. So, if you would like to see more videos like this and you're watching it on YouTube later, you can subscribe. And I'm going to put the next Breathedge video that I do in that spot. So I think I'm going to do one. I wasn't sure the first time, but this game still kind of got its hooks in me. So